Hi everyone, thank you for joining me for my review for Rent. It's the 20th anniversary of the feature film version of the very popular stage musical from Broadway. It was available beginning November 18th, but you can get it now at moviezing.com, which is moviezyng.com. My friends at Allied Vaughn Entertainment, AV Entertainment, have brought this to me to give to you this review for the film. So you can go to moviezing.com, pick up a copy there. Rent comes with this slipcover and has a digital code included, but that has been redeemed. There we are. I remember, look, I got 2 thumbs up from Ebert and Roper. Just reading that on the box. Rent. I remember this was a very hyped adaptation when it was coming out. I was familiar. Everybody around in the 90s and stuff, if you had any touch of theater, you knew of Rent. You saw this logo was like a staple. Everybody knew what that was. And it was very exciting to be bringing this to the big screen. And everybody, I think, had anticipation that this, look out, Oscars, here come Rent. And no, it didn't happen for it. This feature film is, I would say at best, is mediocre. It's got a nice big cast, many of the familiar people from stage musical, and you have like Rosario Dawson, Anthony Rapp, Jesse L. Martin, Idina Menzel, and you got the classic, the score, the story, and everything. I just think I happen to think that Chris Columbus is the wrong director for this. It's pretty misguided in terms of what Rent was as a stage musical coming to the film. And it feels like some studio exec heard Rent was super popular on Broadway and it's like, well, let's do a blockbuster version of it. And I think Rent needs to be more street level, not pretty, glossy, and big. I think it needs to be more like an independent film made a musical than what this is. Still, I think the story's decent enough, although somehow Christopher Columbus makes this thing drag and not be as compelling as it should be. And the songs, they get me. So overall, I'm okay with it. I don't think any performer's particularly bad in it. I just think the overall production goal is not there. I don't think this needs to be a big blockbustery Chicago musical. It's Rent. I think it needs to fit the 90s. I think it needs to fit that mold, Reality Bites era, kids, stuff like that. It needs to fit the ground level, rough and tumble independent filmmaking that came from it, which is somewhat represented in this movie. Grunge music, this deals with the AIDS epidemic and needle usage, heroin. Like, it should feel of that time. It should feel like more like a music video for, should feel like a Nirvana music video and not a Britney Spears one. That's probably what it should be. But alas, this is what we have on it. If someone ever took another stab at Rent for a film, that would be cool. I'd be up for that. But as is, I give this one a 2.5 out of 5. Video for this, the compression is a HEVC H.265. The theatrical aspect ratio of 239:1 is intact, and it has a resolution of 2160p for a 4K image. This looks great. This one had an awesome Blu-ray. The first time I saw this was on Blu-ray. I didn't get to the theater. But I think I might have worked on it or something when the Blu-ray came out. But it's pretty awesome picture quality. It's a big movie. Everything is enhanced from the Blu-ray in terms of depth, detail, texture of it. Foam grain looks intact. Really pretty picture, good colors, everything else. Doesn't abuse the HDR too much. Good contrast from blacks to colors that stick out. But really solid. I mean, not a whole lot to say other than, yeah, this looks good. So I give it a 5 out of 5. Now moving on to our audio section. It comes with an English Dolby Atmos track that's brand new. English 5.1 DTS HDMA, French 5.1 DTS HD Master Audio, Spanish 5.1 DTS HD Master Audio, and the subtitles available are English SDH, French, and Spanish. And overall sound quality and stuff, for what's there, is good. I think it could be a little bit more boisterous and dynamic. It's quite low. The spatial stuff does well. Vocals are there, but they're a little lower. The music could be there. It needs to be more booming and powerful. It gets there. My normal default setting had to be turned up a bit. This isn't quite the Disney type thing where it's like neutered, but it could be a little bit more pronounced. It does do decent work with the speakers and rear and overhead channel on the sides, but impact of those could be turned up a little more as well. So overall, Rent, good listen, not great, giving it a 4 out of 5. And then the bonus material is all carryovers from the previous Blu-ray and DVD release. You get the director and cast commentary, the No Day But Today documentary, which is 2 hours, 7 minutes, and 11 seconds. This is very in-depth. This is where most of the score is coming from, because this is a terrific documentary about making the film. And the Broadway musical is being incorporated to it and its creator. Deleted scenes and musical performances with optional commentary. It's about 12 minutes and 3 seconds. There are 2 PSAs on here. Jonathan Larson Performing Arts Foundation, which is about 5 minutes, 52 seconds. And the National Marfan Foundation, which is 1 minute 2. And then the theatrical trailer is on here as well. Carryover extras, they do more than a good job. They're very good. Giving them 3.5 out of 5. So, let's take it back. The film, Rent, 2.5 out of 5. Man, I wish it was better. Video, 5 out of 5. Audio, 4 out of 5. Bonus features, 3.5 out of 5. And overall, 3.75 out of 5. This is Rent. If you're a fan, you're a collector, like, I'm not even big on this movie, but I kind of wanted to have it in my collection. Someone should put out, a grid recording of a stage version of it. There's apparently, in my research, found out there's like someone filmed the original cast and stuff, and it's like a banger version performance of the show. Someone should put that out, or put this out with that as a bonus feature. It'd be really good too. But I don't know what the legal mumbo jumbo on that is, so I shouldn't even just say that's possible. But yeah, it's Rent. Nice to hear the songs and stuff like that, but I don't know. It's a movie I'm revisiting anytime soon. But if you want to revisit, if you want to own Rent, go to moviezing.com. Check it out. You can order it from there. Link in the description of this video. Appreciate you watching. The next thing you're going to see from me is my top 10 4K Ultra HD Blu-rays of 2025. This ain't going to be in there. But yeah, very excited about it. I want your thoughts. I want your picks. I want to talk all about it. But that's dropping tomorrow, which is Monday, December 29th. If you're you might not be watching this video then. But appreciate it. Look for that video and stay film positive.